Okay,
Well, hello. Good
everyone,
evening.
welcome to our webinar. We're here to share with you a little bit about ourselves, a little bit about this great company that we've been a part of for 5.5 years now, what makes us so passionate about it, and what what the technology is, how it works, and how it has really benefited us.
We are going to cover a lot in a short period of time.
And we are going to cover in a short period of time.
Yeah.
So.
We like to call this our LifeWave Explained
Yes.
now, this webinar, because there's so many different facets of LifeWave, and we try our best to hit on the key points tonight and just open it up for people who have other interests to reach out to us afterwards, or the person who invited you, of course. And so hopefully you'll learn something as we move forward here.
Okay. So again, we're Cindy and Joe Bedore. We live in Tampa, Florida, LifeWave members, 5.5 years. Very proud of that. Very happy to be here, and welcome everybody. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen so that I can put a little presentation up.
It's our cheat sheets. It makes it easy on us.
Yeah. Plus it makes it a little bit more fun.
It helps us show people that anybody can do this.
Okay, so I got share computer sound, share presentation.
Let's
Okay.
see what happens.
So I hope everybody can see that.
We're going to try the chat roll there.
Okay,
Perfect.
now if you have any, okay, perfect. Thank you, Sharon, for confirming that. Okay, so we call this the VLP movement. That is just our kind of our thing. It's not a LifeWave thing, but we'll explain to you what it means to us.
Sure.
And we are going to put that up there out of the way.
Yeah, we're doing a little technical stuff here. We just had a massive storm come through, and for a little while we could not get our presentation even up and going. So it was
like, okay, we're just going to go by memory here. Okay, Joe, why don't you explain?
So the VLP movement is something that it just kind of identifies what it is that is so real to us, what our passions are. We basically, in what we do in life, we look for things that are consistent with our three main pillars, and that would be vitality, longevity, and prosperity. And that's what the VLP comes from. And if you go to visit, for example, our YouTube channel, it's just called VLP Movement. And you'll see past recordings of this presentation and other little things that we do in there, and some really good educational stuff on explaining the LifeWave comp plan and other things. So that VLP Movement on YouTube is a good resource. But the vitality is the first pillar. We look for things where we can keep a very vital life, and Cindy and I exercise, and we get our bike rides in. We really do the kinds of things that we do. And when we have a life that's full of vitality, we want to make sure that we do everything we can to produce that longevity in life, because if you're living a vital life, you just want to live it as long as you can. And if you're going to live a vital life as long as you can, you better pay real close attention to the third pillar, which we call prosperity. Because if you're going to live a lot longer and live the lifestyle that you want to live, you're going to want to make sure that you've got that prosperity piece locked in to make those three pillars solid. Now, there is a fourth pillar that we live by, but we only talk about these three here during our presentation.
Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of the history. This is David Schmidt. He is the founder and CEO of LifeWave. He is also the inventor of the technology. Now, back in the early 2000s, David, I don't know if they can see this. I think I'm going to minimize it, and we can always pull it back up, because it's going to cover some of the slides.
I don't think it does, but go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, David was a scientist, a biologist, and he was invited. This is back before he founded LifeWave, and he was invited to participate in the U.S. Navy's next generation mini submarine program. And the goal was to find a way to help the crew member on the submarines stay alert, stay awake, and stay alive longer in the event of a catastrophe. And he wanted to do this without having to have them rely on caffeine or stimulants or any type of substance that, chemical that would do this. And in doing so, he came up with the technology, the LifeWave technology, and invented the first patch, which he later then brought to market to and form the company of LifeWave. Now, this energy enhancer patch was, as soon as it came to market, it got into the hands of this gentleman over on the far right, Mr. Quick. He's a coach of the Stanford women's swim team. And he got a hold of these patches and provided it to his team members. And 3 weeks later, within 3 weeks or so, 6 out of 8 of his team members broke a world record and swam their personal best. And one of them, I think, broke a world record. I think that's what it was. So the swimmers, and this is kind of a cool story, the swimmers were seen wearing the patches during the Olympic trials. And that kind of created a bit of a scandal because they were saying, well, they're doping, or they're taking some type of energy performance enhancing drug or chemical to compete. So the patches were required to go through intense testing and anti-doping testing by the UCLA, U.S. Anti-Doping Agency.
For the Olympics.
For the Olympics. And the patches were proven to be safe and contain absolutely no harmful substances. In fact, they were approved for use in the Olympics. And this, I mean, it opened up a whole new wave for LifeWave energy enhancer products. So basically the patches, in a very natural way, promote a better focus, clarity of mind, sense of well-being, and it gives you this improved and sustained energy, not a jittery, caffeinated feeling. It's a natural kind of energy. And I have mine on now. It's 8 o'clock at night here, and trust me, when I'm done with this, I'll be ready for sleep. These patches are not like drinking coffee till all hours and staying up all night. Yep. So that's how LifeWave got started. And where is my? Okay, there we go.
Oh, found it.
All right, so that's what all of LifeWave's products, all of the patches are backed by science, and there's over 80 clinical studies now to date, maybe even a few more now. Hundreds of 100 patents, which a new one just came out on our newest product, which we're really excited to share with you. Yes. And they're all backed by scientific research. So we're going to show you this quick little video, and this kind of explains how the LifeWave technology works.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative powers and provide specific health benefits, all without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals, all helping you to stay healthy and young. To find out more, contact your distributor or visit LifeWave.com. LifeWave. Live long. Live well.
So that pretty much explains it better than I ever could. You know, simply as the video stated, you know, the different patches have different recommended placements, but you place them on a recommended area of the body, and then your body's own natural light stimulates the patch, and it begins to reflect those wavelengths of light through the body. It's pretty amazing technology.
It really is.
Okay, so did you want to, or actually we have a few more. I want to explain just a few of the other patches that we've been enjoying over the years and what they do. So this is kind of, we associate, these are the first three patches, you know, shortly after the energy enhancer. Within the next year or two, LifeWave began to expand their product line with Silent Nights and IceWave. This to us is kind of like the V portion of VLP. It's kind of where you get your vitality, you know, extra energy, a healthy good night's sleep without any pills or medication. And that's what Silent Nights will help promote. And then IceWave, you know, for a natural pain relief without having to use pain pills. I mean, that's, you know, quite amazing. And then these next three patches, this is kind of the anti-aging era of
and therefore longevity.
And therefore longevity. Now, glutathione is one of my favorite patches, and it's hard to really say I have a favorite patch. I really use most of them. But I have one on here. It supports the immune system, and it promotes the release of stored toxins. You know, it's kind of like the laundry detergent of your liver. Your liver is the washing machine of the body, and glutathione is kind of the laundry detergent. And it's an amazing to have this antioxidant, which is the master antioxidant, which declines greatly as we age, and have our body start producing it. So we're not putting glutathione in our body. The patch promotes the body to produce its own glutathione naturally, therefore supporting the immune system. I will not go one day in these days without it. So anyway, the next patch in the it's called the YH series is carnosine. Carnosine is clinically shown to increase stamina, improve strength and flexibility, and it also helps support organs. So carnosine is very popular among athletes and people who are active because of this increase in stamina and strength and flexibility. Next, there's Joe's favorite.
Well, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Eon.
The Eon patch is clinically proven to reduce stress and decrease inflammation.
And I've been wearing the Eon patch every day since we joined LifeWave, right square on the back of my neck. The Eon patch, it just changed everything for me. My little story is that I had in college had a football injury where I had compressed 2 vertebrae in the back of my neck. And as the years went on, I just lost that range of motion. You know, I just knew that I was going to be doing this most of my life, and maybe down the road, you know, have surgery to get it repaired. And when I began using the Eon patch, it didn't take long for that to loosen up and for the energy to begin flowing back through that area much more smoothly. And it began to just pull all the stress out of my body. And now I've got complete range of motion. I've got nothing residual back there. So I love that particular patch.
Here's a little illustration that shows the images on top, the red. This is through infrared light, I believe.
Well, yeah, there's a name for this type of photography, right?
Yeah, right. So the red display is displaying inflammation, and then the bottom images are about 10, 15 minutes after the Eon patch is applied, and you can see the dramatic decrease in those red areas. Okay, here's a few other patches just to tell you about. SP6 Complete is a patch that can help reduce appetite and cravings, and it can support a weight loss program. The Alavita patch improves the health of the skin from the inside out and the outside in. And the reason why it can help from the outside in is because there's also an Alavita day and night cream that is very nice. You can buy it with the patch as a kit, or you can purchase them separately. The Nirvana patch is kind of interesting. It supports healthy endorphin production. You know, that feel good when you have a good, bike ride, or if you're, somebody surprises you and you're excited. you know, our body produces endorphins and it makes us feel good. So therefore this Nirvana patch can help support that naturally and therefore enhance mood.
Yep. Are there any more patches?
Well, yes, there are. But we're going to tell you about the greatest, I think.
This is the one I was hoping for.
Yes. Okay. So, of course, we all know stem cells are the future of health and medicine. And what LifeWave has done is found a way to, through this phototherapy technology, to have the bodies, by elevating a peptide, and I'll talk about that in a second, this peptide that's elevated by wearing the patch, it activates our stem cells, therefore producing stem cells as if they were younger stem cells, not only activating the ones we have, but help them replicate and produce more. So again, LifeWave has a very good job of explaining this much better than I can, so we'll go on and let them do a short presentation.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells, a true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body, how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Imagine investing in companies like these when they first went public and riding their growth to where they are today. Those who made wise decisions to get involved gained incredible wealth. Now it's your turn. When it comes to regenerative anti-aging science, stem cells are the future. And thanks to LifeWave, you are at the forefront of it all. Don't miss out. X39 puts you on the threshold of explosive growth in your business like no other product ever could. And all you need to do is try it and share it with others. The LifeWave X39 patch, an absolute breakthrough. For your body, for your business. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
Okay.
Speed read.
Okay, so that's pretty, it's a pretty good video. I really like that one. So this copper peptide, so basically that's what the X39 patch does. It elevates this GHK Cu copper peptide. And once that copper peptide is elevated, first of all, a little history on that. That was discovered way back in the early 70s by Dr. Lauren Picard. And he discovered this peptide alone without, I mean, let's set LifeWave, that's long before LifeWave. Just having excessive or extra, higher levels, I should say, of this copper peptide in your body is going to produce a lot of good anti-aging effects, including resetting like over 4,000 genes to a younger
4,000 different types of genes,
yes.
One of them being stem cells.
And so stem cells is one of the things that GHKCU has been proven to activate. It elevates stem cell production, resets thousands of genes back to a younger, healthier state. This is an unparalleled level of health and vitality. It's just...
And there continue to be more and more clinical studies with amazing results about, this X39
yes.
patch. It's so young, yet in the first year and a half that it's now been tested and used, the results of the studies have just been astonishing.
And LifeWave, from a business perspective, has seen phenomenal growth in the last year and a half since the introduction of X39. A 15-year-old company is now behaving like a startup.
Yes.
And I think they had their second highest month
just in May.
Sale in May.
No, I'm sorry.
Yes.
No, May was the best month.
Yeah. But the first, I think, was earlier this year. I think February was their, in 15 years. And then May, in the middle of a global pandemic,
right.
LifeWave has their highest month. Just a little tidbit on how well the business side is. What we like to do on this webinar is we have people on here that are, your goals are different. We do have a few distributors I've noticed that are already in LifeWave. Thank you for joining us. And we also have people that are just interested in the patches. So
Absolutely.
We're here to support whatever your goal is. So we want to tell you about how to get LifeWave patches if you're really not focused on the business side, because you do not have to be a distributor to get the best pricing in LifeWave. And this is going to kind of explain it. So there's two options to just purchase. These are not for members who are, in the business side. This is for people who just want to use this technology. You have your retail pricing and you have your preferred customer pricing. Now, as you can see from the slide, there's a bit of a difference. Let's look at X39. That retails at $149.95. As members, we receive it for $99.95. As a preferred customer, you would receive it as well for $99.95. Right. There's also a discount on the other patches, all the other patches that I described. One patch packet is $69.95 for a member or a preferred customer. And then if you purchase two in one order and it's mix or match, it's $59.95 each. And then if you purchase three in one order, it's $49.95 each. The only thing you have to do to qualify to be a preferred customer is set up a monthly auto ship.
Right.
So what that means is you can choose, say you want to try Eon, and then, next month you maybe want to change it. That's fine. You don't have to order the same thing every month. And also, don't be concerned about, well, I don't want to have this keep coming to me. What if I change my mind? No, you can cancel it almost up to the day it ships.
Yep.
So that's really the only criteria to get on that preferred customer pricing is to set up that automatic auto ship that will come to you once a month if you do nothing. Okay, but if you do go in and change the order or cancel, you're not obligated to continue purchasing it.
Nope, it's a fantastic program. Really
so
is.
For those of you who are really just we're not quite done yet. We have about 10, 15 more minutes left to go, but I just wanted to put this information out now because this is really, a lot of our members or a lot of our
so
attendees.
You can get your phone and take a snapshot of it. But of course we can get that to you. Do you want to come out of the share just for a minute?
Sure.
Yeah. So, the patches themselves, this is it. This is as big as they are. And you peel off the adhesive back and you stick it on your body wherever it is supposed to do its best job. With each patch kit, you receive little info booklets. And the info booklets tell you the patch placement for that specific patch. I know a number of people were curious about why are there different kinds of patches? I mean, if they're just simply reflecting light back into your body, wouldn't they all do the same thing? Well, the answer is no. And I think we'll see a little bit more about this in a minute, but there's a thing called biophotomodulation.
Yeah.
And it has to do with the array of the infrared lights and how that light spectrum works. And what David Schmidt did is he began to really understand that. And it's like acupuncture points. There are certain points that you would use, like for example, this point right here on your wrist is where we put our glutathione patch. And that's because this point, it in Eastern medicine is kind of straight into the liver, and it helps to promote, good liver health. And so that's where the glutathione is made in your body.
Right.
And so the same thing with the other patches. There's crystals and amino acids inside the patch itself, none of which ever enters your body. It's just inside the patch. And that determines the reflective way the light is put back into your body to do specific functions. And so that's a layperson's explanation on how this works. And we've got tons of resources for this. Just getting to our website, which you will have here in just a second, has all of this information, has all of this research, has all of these videos, explains every single patch, where to place it, what it'll do for you. It's just, we're going to give you so much information just for asking.
Okay, so we're going to move on. I'm going to go ahead and, where was I here? And then we got to click there. And here we are. Okay.
Finish that.
All right, let's
Perfect.
move on just for a few more minutes. I put our information here.
Yep.
And I'm going to move this in case. I don't think they can see it, but.
No. Can anyone let us know, can you actually see our chat box in what we're sharing here? Because I don't think you can. I just would like to know.
It's covering up part of the slide. That's why I keep closing it. Anyway, so here's our information.
Oh, you can see that. You can see it. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I just don't want to cover up any of the information,
Right.
so that's why I move it over. But here's how to reach us. This is our LifeWave website. Now, if you're on this call, because we invite LifeWave members near and far, and it doesn't matter if you're in our group or in somebody else's, but we want to make sure that if you were invited here by somebody other than us and you want to order patches or join as a member, please go back to them. And, we're here to answer your questions. You're welcome to join us at any time. We want to be a resource for you. We just like to share. We like to, we enjoy people. And
Yep.
but here's how to contact us. If you need any additional help, we're always here for you.
Excellent.
Okay, back to. So just a little bit of information we're going to share about the business tonight. We're not going to give any full detail on the comp plan or anything like that. Let me just say one thing. It is a very, it's a very generous compensation, very generous compensation plan.
Yeah.
Joe and I, we kind of sat and watched, the world and cared for the world in the past 2 or 3 months, but, checks kept coming. So that was good. So, that wasn't a bad thing.
Once a week.
So we're going to just give you a little bit of information for those who would like to know a little bit more of the company.
It's a few minutes.
It's not too often that an opportunity comes along that puts you in the right place at the right time with the right product. But that's exactly where you find yourself as you discover the power of LifeWave technology and the opportunity it represents for you. Our mission? To share products with the world that enhance the health, wellness, beauty, and longevity of every person we encounter. If that resonates with you, take a moment and imagine. Have you heard about the billions being spent in the race to cash in on the promise of stem cells? We're told the possibilities in the future for improving our health and wellness using stem cell science from Big Pharma are huge. But what if the future was now? What if you could be perfectly positioned to take advantage of the stem cell revolution today? Partnering with an established company with proven technology, using a business distribution system that puts you in the driver's seat now. Too good to be true? Absolutely not.
It's what the world wants. We don't want drugs. We don't want injections. We don't want surgery.
I've never seen anything like this, and 21 years of being a doctor, anything coming close to doing what this technology does for people.
This is a pivotal moment in alternative medicine and in the future of technology and healing and helping people.
Stem cells are the future. As a wellness company, we needed to be part of the stem cell revolution. And with X39, that's exactly what's happened.
That's David Schmidt, LifeWave's founder, CEO, and inventor of X39, his latest breakthrough in what is wearable, virtually weightless technology.
I'm now 50 years old and I feel like 30 years.
In 2 days, X39, my knee pain was really gone.
It's a really fun thing to share with people because everybody is amazed by it.
What does X39 do? It harnesses light to elevate a copper peptide proven to activate stem cells.
We're bringing regenerative science to everyone, and we're doing it safely and inexpensively and with extraordinary benefits. So this is why we have such an advantage in the marketplace and what makes our opportunity for our business builders so enormous.
This is cutting-edge science with no competition that's safe, affordable, non-invasive, and drug-free. We have an X39 video that tells you all about the science, so be sure to watch it. But with over 80 clinical studies behind it and multiple worldwide patents protecting it, the science is settled.
It's a game changer.
There's absolutely no competition.
You're not going to be able to find this in any other different company.
So where do you come in? Our distribution model is network marketing, an industry that approaches $200 billion a year in sales worldwide. People telling people about products and building teams of team builders that accelerate that word of mouth. It's big business, and LifeWave is growing fast within it.
It's very unusual that you would have cutting-edge science make its way into network marketing. But as it turns out, because our products produce immediate effects, immediate benefits, sharing the product face-to-face makes it the ideal way to share the technology.
The only thing you have to do is go out and share it with people. That's it.
You don't have to be a medical doctor like me. Everybody can do this.
You try the patch and you love it.
The reaction that people give us is like, wow.
With warehouses now in multiple countries, distribution in over 100, and the capability to manufacture millions of units per month already in place, LifeWave is ready for you. Just think about who you know and all the people they know that would like more energy without the buzz, to reduce or eliminate pain, to sleep better, all without drugs, to look and feel younger without risky procedures. The list of benefits using our products is long. The market's vast. Are you starting to get the idea here? You're on the threshold of something significant. I mean, think about it. This is an opportunity with global reach where there's help and support alongside you every step of the way, and it's all fueled by a science that has no competition. As a member, you have an incredible array of marketing support, training, and business services that allow you to focus on what's important, spreading the word about LifeWave and helping us expand.
The growth in the future is going to be fast because of X39.
Once you learn about the X39 and you see what it's doing for people, you just, for me, I feel like it's an obligation to share it.
Today, more and more people are really looking for solutions for a better lifestyle.
Everybody wants to look younger, everybody needs more sleep, wants to have more energy, wants to get rid of pain.
And LifeWave is fun because you're making a difference in people's lives. It's not a little difference, it's a big difference.
LifeWave gave my children their mother back. When you're able to move someone's health as much as we can with LifeWave, see what change that make into people's life, that's amazing. It is. You can literally change someone's life, and I love that.
So there you have it. Look, whatever you want, however high your goals, however big your dreams, it's all possible with LifeWave. So be sure to get back to the person who suggested you watch this video and get started today. Try X39 or one of our other fantastic products so you can learn for yourself what all the excitement is about when it comes to LifeWave. Whatever you do, though, be sure to get started today because the clock is ticking. The time is now. You don't want to miss out. We're building LifeWave to $1 billion company. Let's do it together.
I always lose my arrows.
There. Yep.
Whoops.
Okay,
Sorry,
good
that's not what I meant
afternoon,
to
good
do.
evening, everybody.
Had a little technical issue, but that was David.
Yeah, we've lost our ability. Let's try
No,
to,
I'm not presenting anymore.
hopefully.
There's my arrows. Okay. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, let's cover these really quick.
We're running out of time
because
here.
the videos say so much. But we're all over the world. Massive distribution centers, translated into over 9 languages now, and it's great. Even the X39 and the little pamphlet that comes with it, it's got it in 12 different languages. It's really amazing.
It's pretty cool.
For people who are interested, why don't you go ahead and explain a little bit about this?
So this is, and I'm not going to go into detail. I already talked about the multi-unit pricing as a preferred customer. The members, same thing. So there's 5 membership levels. So there's really, if somebody is interested in starting a business, who can start a business out there for $124.95? And you get product.
You get everything. You get everything.
You get a back
office,
office. You get a replicated website. You get all the marketing tools. You get, access to all this stuff. The different product levels. It gives you more value for your money. So if you have, we have a lot of husband and wife or couple teams that like to go in at silver because they can both try patches at the same time. You can upgrade at any time because once you upgrade, then if you're in it for the business, there are commission advantages to being a gold, platinum, or diamond, really a gold and diamond level.
Right, gold and diamond.
So, it is something that members do want to eventually do. But what I want to get here is that you do get a little more value at those higher packages, but you can literally start, right at a bronze level.
Whatever comfort level your budget is at.
Whatever comfort level.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to mention, and we'll breeze through this again really quick. I noticed we have some folks on the webinar. We have Rob and Barbie from Australia. They've been with LifeWave for probably almost, I wish I could promote them up and to talk, but next webinar we have, I will ask some people if you want to join us that I can get, bring you out and tell a little bit about your story, but they've been with LifeWave probably almost from the beginning.
Oh, and they've got some fantastic stories.
My
goodness.
They're just enjoyable.
Amazing
we
people.
are still, Australia is on our bucket list, and as soon as all this stuff gets over with and we know we can travel safely again, you might be seeing us show up. Yes. Also, we have, I noticed one of our good customers, Rose, is on, and she is, has been using, and her family, and they've got some quite amazing testimonials too. Yes. So next time we come on, I'd like to invite those people.
Don't go too fast.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Real quickly, there's multiple ways of generating revenue in this LifeWave compensation plan. First of all, it's a binary compensation plan, or a 2-sided plan, or a 2-legged plan, or front or back plan, however you want to describe it. It just builds in 2 different legs, so to speak. But the first way you can have profit is through retail profit. That speaks for itself. If somebody buys X39 at $149 and you're paying $99, you're going to make $50 each time a person buys that at the retail.
One thing I want to throw in there too, now that they've added the preferred customer program, even though they're not paying that retail price, they're paying the member price, it's still commissionable. So there's set commissions for those product purchases. And I don't have that information, but we can get it to you if it's something you would like to know
quickly
about.
The second way would be product introduction. In other words, if you're going to be sharing these products with somebody else and they decide that they would also like to become members of LifeWave, maybe to buy products or to build a business, makes no difference. There's a product introduction bonus available to you. And so you'll make a little bit of money each time a person does join the LifeWave team because of your efforts. The binary commissions, I talked a little bit about the fact that there is 2 sides or 2 legs. This is not like you're building 7 to 10 legs, different directions and big multi-level thing. No. There's 2 legs, and the legs just keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And as you begin to accumulate points on one side and then the other side, you'll be eligible to earn binary commissions or cycle bonuses. Each time you accumulate a certain number of points on one side and a certain number of points on the other side, you're going to cycle. And that can happen once a month. It can happen once a minute. It can happen once a week. But every single week, the commissions are paid. And so it's great, you know, to have that quick, what's the right word for it?
Turnaround.
Yeah, for your efforts.
Yeah.
For the matching bonuses, says that if you're a leader and you're helping people build businesses below you, then there's a way to earn matching bonuses on some of the bonuses that they're earning. It takes nothing away from their bonuses, but it gives you what's called matching bonuses. So as they begin to earn and succeed, you get a little benefit for your leadership skills there. And number 5 is just simply an additional PIB, product introduction bonus. And it basically says that at the PIB level, if you begin to bring in people at the diamond level, that PIB bonus is much larger than the other PIB bonuses for people who come in at the bronze, silver levels, gold levels, and so on. And for the first 14 weeks that you're a LifeWave member, it really gets good with that diamond PIB bonus, because instead of earning $200 each time you bring a diamond in, you're earning $500. So you can earn your entry level money back very, very quickly, just by sharing these products and using all this great marketing material that LifeWave puts out there for us.
Now I have about a 20-minute detailed description, a video in our VLP Movement YouTube page.
Yep.
And it goes into detail on each one of these commission structures.
If I can brag just for a second, Cindy's comp plan in the VLP Movement page in YouTube is magnificent, and it's getting tremendous hits from all over the LifeWave world. And we get comments back from the leadership at LifeWave all the way down, crosswise, upline, downline, and it's something that was really needed out there. Everybody does have the comp plan explanations in their back offices, but sometimes it's just easier to come across it on a YouTube video and learn it quickly. And Cindy does a tremendous job of doing that. So take a snapshot of this little picture here. You'll know how to reach us. See our YouTube videos at VLP Movement. And if someone else invited you, get with them. We'll make sure you get with them if someone else invited you. But we'll be here for you no matter what. You can always tie into what we offer and some of the resources we put out there. We just know that the universe gives you back what you put into it, and we live by that. So
I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. It's so nice to see, people we know, and we're very, 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 we're coming. So, again, next time I'm going to open it up a little bit more to have other people where I can promote you to panelists so you can say hello and maybe share your story. We'd really enjoy that. So
just reach out to us if you need us for anything.
Okay.
We'll be here.
Have a wonderful evening.
Yes, thank you for
or
joining
morning.
us. Or morning, yes.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Where's the end button?